Dear students, today I want to discuss the NCERT exercise questions of the chapter Light for class 10. Before attempting these questions, you must go through the very important concepts in relation to reflection and refraction. Keep in mind, if you just go through the questions of this exercise, most of the questions are previous year questions also, so it is very important one. So at first to go through the first question here: which one of the following materials cannot be used to make a lens? And keep in mind another concept, you have to wait maximum MCQs in your board exam also, so you try to do maximum MCQs. So a lens, it may be a convex, it may be a concave, all are transparent. Transparent. So that is a very important concept. So with respect to this question, the water, glass, the plastic bottles, we can say some are transparent. So we can say, give the answer as the fourth choice. So clay as the answer, cannot be used as lens. Next question. The image formed by a concave mirror is observed to be virtual, erect, and larger than the object. Where should be the position of the object? And here, and keep in mind the concave mirror, you must go through the every situations, and the image is supposed to be virtual, erect, and larger. There is only one case for a concave mirror to obtain virtual image enlarged one. If you place an object in between the pole and the focus, enlarged virtual image is formed behind the mirror. So, and hence we know where should be the position of the object. So it is between the pole and the principal axis. So we can say the answer as D is the answer. And we can move to the next question. Question number 3. Where should an object be placed in front of a convex lens to get a real image of the size of the object? That is a very important concept. So if you just revise all the image formation for a convex lens, the cases there. If you place the object at infinity, you get the image at f. Beyond 2f, in between 2f and f. But at that case, a smaller image is formed. But when we place the object at 2f, you get, so keep in mind, when the object is at infinity, you get the image at f on the other side, not here. And when coming closer, that object location is moving. And when you place the object at 2f, the real image is formed on the other side at the 2f. That is very important one. But the same size of the object, that is a speciality. So here the question is, where should an object is placed in front of a convex lens to get a real image of the same size? So we have to say as 2f. So at twice the focal length. So we can say the answer is B. So a good concept. Number 4. A spherical mirror and a thin spherical lens have each a focal length of minus 15 centimeter. The mirror and the lens are likely to be. So here the focal length is negative. Which are the cases we have to discuss about? So the previous classes we know what I mean by the concave mirror, what I mean by a convex mirror, a convex lens, a concave lens. And keep in mind, we have to measure the focal length from the pole or the optic center. In the direction of F are taken as, in the direction of light we taken as positive, opposite we are taken as negative. So for a concave mirror, we have to measure opposite to the incident light and hence it is negative. And we have to take in the same direction of the incident light. So F become positive for convex mirror. And here the incident light, the focal length is measured along the same way and hence F become positive. But for the convex lens, concave lens, we have to measure in the opposite direction. So F is negative. So that is a very important one. So F is negative for concave mirror and concave lens. So the mirror and the lens are likely to be both concave. A good aspect, a good question. Look the question number 5. No matter how far you stand from a mirror, your image appears erect. The mirror is likely to be. So, എവിടെ നിന്നാലും, wherever your position, your image appears to be erect. See, if we just take a plain mirror, you get the same size but erect. But you are with a convex mirror, you get a smaller image in between the pole and the focus. So the erect image or whatever may be the position. So the good answer is the D choice. Number 6. Which of the following lenses would you prefer to use while reading small letters found in a dictionary? And that is a very important concept. So that is a simply, in order to magnify it, a convex lens that can be simply used. But the very important one, there is a term, the magnifying power. The magnifying power is proportional to 1 by F. So that is a very important one. The power, especially, the power is nothing but equal to the reciprocal of the focal length. The focal length decreases, the power is increases. So you can get the answer as that third choice, the convex lens with the focal length 5 centimeter. So that is a good concept, the application of convex lens. Number 7. We wish to obtain an erect image of an object using a concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. A concave mirror of focal length 15 centimeter. So it is minus. What should be the range of distance of the object from the mirror for the erect image? So we have to place in between the pole and the focus. So that is from 0 to 15 centimeter. That is a very important one. Where is the nature of what is the nature of the image? Is the image larger or smaller than the object? Draw a ray diagram to show the image formation in this case. And keep in mind the concave mirror. So here the pole P. So the focus, say the double F. An object is placed here. The minimum two rays needed to form the image. The one ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, it must pass through the focus. And another one that is to the pole, but it reflects to the same angle and never converge, so it never give a real image. So we have to retrace. So the virtual enlarged image is formed behind the mirror. So that is a very important one. So that is a ray diagram. So that is a very good concept. So the nature of the image, we can say it is virtual, erect, enlarged image behind the mirror. A good concept is number 8. Name the type of mirror used in the following situations. The headlights of a car, the rear view mirror of a vehicle, and a solar furnace. Support your answer with a reason. So we can move to the first concept. The headlights of a car. See, in the normal cases, we are using a concave mirror. The purpose is this one. And that bulb is placed on its focus, the focus. So from that, the lights will, after reflection, that becomes more parallel. So that is a concept. So we have to use for the first case as a concave mirror. And the rear view mirror of a vehicle. So we are using a convex mirror. And keep in mind, its field of view is maximum. That is a very important concept. The field of view is maximum. And also one more point, wherever meet the location of the object, it will give a small erect image in between the focus and the pole of the convex mirror. So that is a very important concept. And the third one, solar furnace. So it must concentrate the sunlight. So converge mirror is used. So that is a very important one. So concave mirror, that is used. So that is a concept. A very good question. Number 9. One half of a convex lens is covered with a black paper. Will this lens produce a complete image? Verify your answer. And see the very important concept. See, suppose we are with a lens and it is a half as covered with black paper. Any chance to form a full image? And keep in mind, a small portion that will obey all the conditions to form the image. Minimum 2 rays required, there is a condition. Suppose when an object is placed, so the one ray is coming and it must through the focus. So that is a concept. And another ray is coming something parallel. So it will also after refraction. So another ray is coming. So after refraction. So it will give the real image on other side. So full image, full complete image. The complete image is formed. But a small portion is sufficient to get the full image. So that is a very important concept. The question number 10. An object, the 5 centimeter in length, is held 25 centimeter away from a converging lens of focal length 10 centimeter. Draw the ray diagram and find the position, size, and the nature of the image formed. And at first we can find what is the location. So here the height of the object, it is given as 5 centimeter. The object, that is object distance, is given as 25 centimeter, and its focal length is given as minus 10 centimeter. So we have to find the position, the size, and the nature of the image. You know, for a converging lens, we can write as 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So we take the value equal to uf division by u plus f is equal to, so u is minus 25 into see here the converging lens, so the focal length become plus 10. So plus 10, the division by u as minus 25 plus 10, that is equal to minus 25 into 10 by minus 15. So 3 times 5 times as 50 by 3. So we get the value of v as a positive value as a 16.67 centimeter. So you get the location v, and we can find the image height. So we know the magnification as the height of the image by height of the object is equal to, and simply the relation as v by u, and here the v is nothing but equal to as a plus 50 by 3, as a u is equal to minus 25. So you get the value as minus 2 by 3. So the height of the image is equal to minus 2 by 3 into the height of the object. So 10 by 3. So minus 3.33 centimeter. So the numerically it is okay. And we can say because of m is minus, so we can say it is a real inverted. The size becomes small, and hence we can say the small image is formed on the other side. So here draw the ray diagram also. The ray diagram. So we can simply draw the figure. So here that converging lens is placed. The focal length is here the 10. So f as 2f become 20. So beyond that the object is placed at 25 centimeter. So here that f, it is a double f. So f is a 10. So we get a 16.67. So the one ray is coming. After that through the focus, and another one through the optic stand. So a small image on the other side of the lens is formed. So good concept. Question number 10. Then question number 11. A concave lens of focal length 15 centimeter. So f, it is given as minus 15 centimeter. Forms an image 10 centimeter from the lens. So v is given as a 10 centimeter. How far is the object placed from the lens? And also draw the ray diagram. So you need to find. So see, in the normal cases, you know, for a concave mirror, for a concave lens, wherever the location of the object is there, image is formed on the same side. So we can use the simple relation as a minus 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So 1 by u, take the value equal to 1 by v minus 1 by f. So equal to f minus v by vf. So you take the value of vf by f minus vu. So what is v here? What is f here? Minus 15 minus 10. So minus 10 into minus 15 by minus 15 plus 10. So minus 5. So it becomes a minus 30. Minus 30 centimeter. So because of sign minus, we cannot assure about the answer. So here also we want to draw the figure. So a concave lens is there. The optic center, the principal axis, say the focus, the double F, the focal length is 15. An image 10 centimeter from the lens is formed. So here the object is as at minus 30. So minus 30 centimeter. The rays are coming. And the second one. So here the image is formed. So the ray diagram is okay. Another question. Number 12. An object is placed at a distance of 10 centimeter from a convex mirror. The convex mirror got the focal length as plus 15 centimeter. And u is minus 10 centimeter. Find the position and the nature of the image. The position for a mirror relation, you know the concept as 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So 1 by v, take the value as, so u minus f by, so we take the value as uf by u minus f. So u is what? The minus 10 into f as plus 15 by minus 10 minus 15. So equal to minus 25. So minus minus cancel. So you get the answer for v is equal to plus 6 centimeter. If you know the value of v, you can easily find the value of m also. The simple relation as minus v by u as plus 6 division by minus 10. So 6 by 10 as a 0.6 with a positive sign. So because of the positive sign, we can certainly say it is virtual and rect, small on the same side. And because of the plus, on the other side. So we can draw the, okay, it is not needed to draw it. So we get the concept here. The virtual, erect, small on the other side of the convex mirror. A good question. Number 13. The magnification produced by a plane mirror is plus 1. So AM, take the value as plus 1. What does this mean? We know the concept. It is the height of the image by height of the object is equal to 1. So height of the image is equal to height of the object. So that is the meaning. And also the meaning of plus 1. That image should be virtual. So that is a very important concept. A good concept here. Number 14. An object with a 5 centimeter in length is placed at a distance of 20 centimeter in front of a convex mirror of radius of curvature as 30 centimeter. So the focal length take the value as r by 2 as plus 15 centimeter. Find the position of the image, its nature and size. And again, if we can use the relation as 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. And we need to find the value of v. So v is equal to uf division by u minus f is equal to minus 20 into 15 by minus 20 minus 15. So that is equal to minus 20 into 15 by minus 35. So here 3, here 7. So you get the relation as v is equal to plus 60 by 7 centimeter. So if you know v, we can easily find the relation for m as minus v by u. There v is what? As a plus 60 by 7. But u as a minus 20. So it becomes plus 3 by 7. So because of plus we can say it is virtual. And the height of the image is 3 by 7 times the height of the object. So 3 into 5 by 7. So 15 by 7 as a 2.14 centimeter. So virtual, erect, small image. And that is a speciality, the nature and size of the image. Number 15. An object of size 7 centimeter is placed at 27 centimeter in front of a concave mirror of focal length. So f is given as minus 18 centimeter. U is as minus 27 centimeter. At what distance from the mirror should a screen be placed so that a sharp focused image can be obtained? So again we have to find the size and nature. So the location where the image, the screen we have to place it. So we easily we can find as uf by u minus f from the relation as 1 by u plus 1 by v is equal to 1 by f. So minus 27 into minus 18 by minus 27 minus minus 18. So minus 27 minus 18 by minus 27 plus 18. So minus 9. So it becomes 2. So we take the value equal to as minus 54 centimeter. If we know v, we can easily find the relation for m is equal to minus v by u. So minus 54, the division by u as minus 27. So minus 54 by 27 equal to. So if you know the value m, the height of I by height of O, that is equal to minus 54 by 27 into the height of the object. So that is equal to minus 54 by 27 into 7. So on solving you get the answer. That is equal to minus 14 centimeter. So why it is negative? We can say as inverted, enlarged one, the real image on the same side of the object. So a good concept. Number 16. Find the focal length of a lens of power minus 2 diopter. What type of lens? We know the concept as power is equal to 1 by f in meter or equal to 100 by f in centimeter. So we can use this concept. So focal length in centimeter is equal to 100 by the power as minus 2. So you get the answer as minus 50 centimeter. And what is the meaning of negative? It is nothing but it is a concave lens. A good but simple concept. Number 17. A doctor has prescribed a corrective lens of power plus 1.5 diopter. Find the focal length of the lens. Is the prescribed lens diverging or converging? Because of the plus sign, we can say it is a converging lens. The focal length can be found out by the relation as 100 by f in centimeter. So f in centimeter is equal to 100 by 1.5 as 3 by 2. So 200 by 3. So equal to around 67 centimeter with a plus sign. So please go through the questions. If you have any doubt, then you can ask in the coming class. God bless you. Take care.